My name is Mikey Ackroyd. I'm a freshman. I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Psi, and I'm currently one of the lead event coordinators for Mr. University. Mr. University started, I would say it was roughly 6 years ago. This is our 5th annual event, and it started with one of our active brothers. He wanted to really create a new event on campus that really involved the best buddies of ASU. Basically, Mr. University, it's an all-male beauty pageant. It showcases different men's across WP Cary. They're from different business organizations. So we have a Mr. AKPsi, a Mr. DSP, a Mr. Business School Council. So basically, they all come together. They have a fun dance. They have a talent portion. They have a pickup line portion. They answer some questions. And in the end, the judges will decide who is Mr. University. But at the same time, they can also win different awards. So they can win Mr. Generosity. So whoever brings the most friends and members to come support them at the event. And we also have Mr. Congeniality, so that is all the contestants will vote on who was the most fun during all the rehearsals and so on. Every year we have this event, so a lot of times everyone in the organizations are really well aware of the event. So actually before we even started our application process, people were like, oh, can I represent Mr. Business Ambassador or so on. And so basically we go and we talk in different business organizations, kind of tell them about the word, and then we send out I would say an email to everyone, and it kind of says if you're interested you can send one representative who can complete the application for them. So it's really everyone in the WP Cary community. We have Parthanad, who is Mr. Alpha Kappa Psi. We have Michael Voller, who is Mr. Delta Sigma Pi. We have Eli Blyman, he's Mr. Business Ambassador. We have Thorin Yee, he is Mr. Residential Engagement Leader over at Housing. We have Brandon Vermeer, he is Mr. Data Driven Consulting. We have Austin Pierce, who is Mr. Peer Advisor, and then we also have Remington Knauer, who is Mr. Camp Cary. Basically, myself, and I also have a co-chair who helps me plan everything, so really we facilitate kind of the overall process of everything. So we do have a committee, so we have someone who's in charge of social media. We have a logistics manager who works with the script and really works with the contestants. We have an outreach coordinator who basically kind of does all the community efforts with the event. So overall, these past months, I would say we kind of been really facilitating the overall, I would say, transition from a plan to the actual event. I have some very close family members who have autism and Down syndrome, so really partnering with the Best Buddies was something that was really close to my heart. So Best Buddies, if you're not aware, it's an organization that advocates for the inclusion of adults with developmental and intellectual disabilities and really wants to incorporate them into society and into employment as well. Overall, so the Best Buddies are our VIPs for the event. So they'll be sitting in the first 2 rows. They'll have lanyards, they'll say VIP. So really what I'm looking forward to the most is seeing the smile on their faces when everyone goes up.